Hello, here is the video number 6 on topic aldehydes, ketones and carboxylic acid. Point number 12.8 is chemical properties of aldehydes and ketones. In that, subpoint 12.8.1 is laboratory test for aldehydes and ketones. Aldehydes are easily oxidized to carboxylic acids and therefore act as reducing agents towards mild oxidizing agents. Ketones do not have hydrogen atom directly attached to carbonyl carbon. Hence, they are not oxidized by mild oxidizing agents. On the basis of this difference in the reactivity, aldehyde and ketones are distinguished by the following test. A test given by only aldehydes. In that, first test is skip test. When alcoholic solution of aldehyde is treated with few drops of Skip's reagent, pink or magenta color appears. This confirms the presence of aldehyde group. Means if you have any unknown compound and you want to know aldehydic functional group is present in that compound or not, then by doing skip test you can easily understand the compound contain aldehydic functional group or not. That is, if the alcoholic solution of that unknown compound is given pink or magenta color with Skip's reagent, then your compound must contain aldehydic functional group. Okay. Second test for aldehyde is Tollens test or silver mirror test. When an aldehyde is boiled with Tollens reagent, that is ammonical silver nitrate, silver mirror is formed. The aldehyde is oxidized to carboxylate ion by Tollens reagent and Ag plus ion is reduced to Ag. This is a very interesting test given by aldehydes. You can watch video of silver mirror test on YouTube also. So what actually happens in this test? The aldehyde is get oxidized to carboxylate ion. This is aldehyde which get oxidized. Oxidized means addition of oxygen and removal of hydrogen. This aldehyde get oxidized to carboxylate ion and Ag is reduced to Ag plus ions and appears in the form of silver mirror. So this is the silver mirror test. Third test is Fehling's test. When a mixture of an aldehyde and Fehling solution is boiled in hot water, a red precipitate of cuprous oxide is formed. An aldehyde is oxidized to carboxylate ion by Fehling solution and Cu2 plus ion is reduced to Cu plus ion. It may be noted that alpha hydroxy ketone also give this test positive. So similar to Tollens test, in this test also aldehyde is oxidized to carboxylate ion and Cu2 plus ion is reduced to Cu plus ion and appears red precipitate. Okay. So in your textbook on page number 268, information of Skip's reagent, Tollens reagent and Fehling solution is given. You read that information, questions may be asked on that point. Okay. Next, 12.8.2 chemical reactions of aldehydes and ketones with nucleophile. In that, first is addition of hydrogen cyanide. But before that, you must know what is nucleophilic addition reaction. So nucleophile means what? Nucleophile means negatively charged species is called as nucleophile and electrophile means positively charged species. So the attack of nucleophile on the positive center is known as nucleophilic addition reaction. Means addition of nucleophile in any compound which contain positive center is called as nucleophilic addition reaction. So first nucleophilic addition reaction is addition of hydrogen cyanide. See, Hydrogen cyanide adds across the carbon-oxygen double bond in aldehydes and ketones to produce compounds called cyanohydrins. The negative part of the reagent attacks the electrophilic carbon of carbonyl group. The reaction requires either acid or base as catalyst. See, this is the reaction. See, in this reaction, hydrogen is positively charged. This hydrogen is positively charged and cyanide is negatively charged. Similarly, in case of aldehyde or ketone, carbon is positively charged and oxygen is negatively charged. So, this nucleophile CN minus is here nucleophile. This nucleophile act on or attack this positive center, and because of attack of this nucleophile, the double bond between carbon and oxygen gets shifts on oxygen and oxygen becomes O minus, which is then attacked by positively charged hydrogen and it forms OH. So final product is cyanohydrin. See here R C R dash, then incoming nucleophile CN, this double bond gets shifts on O becomes O minus and this O minus then attacked by positively charged H. So this is OH. So this is the product. Here are some examples of this type of addition. If you use aldehyde, then final product form is aldehyde cyanohydrin, and if you use ketone, then final product form is ketone cyanohydrin. Okay, so this is the addition of HCN across aldehyde and ketone. You can try these examples by your own, or I am solving here. See here, H plus Cn minus, this Cn minus will attack on carbonyl carbon, and now this bond between carbon and oxygen shifts towards oxygen and oxygen will become O minus, and this O minus is then attacked by hydrogen of HCN and it gives the final product acetaldehyde cyanohydrin. Similar, in this case this Cn will attack on carbonyl carbon, this O become O minus and it is attacked by hydrogen. Okay, so this is the addition of HCN across aldehyde and ketone. Next is addition of NaHCO3. Addition of NaHCO3. This is the reaction of addition of NaHCO3. Aldehydes and ketones reacts with saturated aqueous solution of sodium bisulfite. NaHCO3 means sodium bisulfite, to give crystalline precipitated sodium bisulfite adduct or addition compound. Okay, so this is the reaction of addition of NaHCO3. But how this happens addition? Here I am explaining its mechanism. This is the addition of NaHCO3 in case of ketone, and this reaction is showing addition of NaHCO3 in case of aldehyde. First try to understand the mechanism. See here, this is the slide which show how NaHCO3 get added in aldehyde and ketone. So first of, this is any aldehyde I taken here. You can write the structure of NaHCO3 in this way: Na plus O minus S double bond O OH. You can write NaHCO3 in this form. So O minus of this NaHCO3 attack on the carbonyl carbon, that is positive center, and the double bond between carbon and oxygen gets shifts towards oxygen. So final product or intermediate product form is in this way. Okay, here O becomes O minus and these whole species get attached to the positively charged center, that is carbon. Next, but our product is here this alkali Na plus is now attack or attached towards this negatively charged O minus. So here you got this type of product. Okay, Na plus attract or join to this O minus and it form this type of product. But our final product is not similar to this. It is in this way. Okay, so what happens here? Proton transfer step takes place. This H comes in place of sodium and sodium go to the place of hydrogen and gives this type of product. So this is the actual mechanism of how N added across the aldehyde, and mechanisms are not important for your exam point of view because it is not given in your textbook. Just remember short trick to write final product. I am explaining mechanism just for your detailed information. Okay, so what is the short trick for this type of addition? See here, this is mechanism. Okay, what is short trick for this type of addition? Consider SO3Na. SO3Na means this species, this Na and this SO3. Consider this species as nucleophile or negatively charged species, and H is positively charged species. From NaHCO3, consider this H as positive and remaining species as negatively charged species. Now, in aldehyde, carbon is positively charged and oxygen is negatively charged. Okay, so just join positive towards negative and negative towards positive and form the product. Okay, so this is a short trick. Join positive end towards negative end and negative end towards positive end. Consider SO3Na as nucleophile or negatively charged species and H as positive charged species. So this is the short trick to remember the product. Similar in case of ketone, here also NaSO3 is the negatively charged species and H is the positively charged species. Carbon positively charged center and oxygen is negatively charged center. Then you join the positive negative, and this is mechanism. I already explained this mechanism here by using arrows and by detail writing. I explained this mechanism. Okay, next is addition of alcohols. Aldehydes react with Aldehyde reacts with one molecule of anhydrous monohydric alcohol in presence of dry hydrogen chloride to give alkoxy alcohol known as hemiacetal, which further react with one more molecule of anhydrous monohydric alcohol to give a geminal dialkoxy compound known as acetal, as shown in the reaction. So the addition of alcohol in aldehyde and ketone takes place in two steps. Here are the two steps. See, but first try to understand the mechanism of addition of alcohol across aldehyde and ketone. Okay, so here I take any aldehyde. This is any aldehyde. This is any aldehyde which so here carbon carries positive charge and oxygen carries negative charge. The oxygen of this aldehyde is attacked by hydrogen of acidic medium. This O minus is attacked by hydrogen of acidic medium and it form this type of compound. Okay, in the next step, addition of monohydric alcohol takes place. See here, this is monohydric alcohol. Monohydric alcohol means what? The compound in which only one OH group is present is called as monohydric alcohol. Dihydric means if there are two OH group present, then dihydric alcohol. So here addition of monohydric alcohol takes place. The valence electron of this valence electron of oxygen of monohydric alcohol attack the positively charged carbon and form this structure. Okay, so here oxygen becomes trivalent and therefore it bears positive charge. To remove this positive charge from the oxygen, this hydrogen donate its bond electron towards the oxygen and itself get removed in the form of proton and form this product, or we can call it hemiacetal. Okay, in the next step, this hemiacetal, see here, this hemiacetal is get attacked by H plus of the acidic medium and form this structure. It forms this type of structure. So here also oxygen becomes trivalent and it carries positive charge. To remove this positive charge, we can remove this whole molecule in the form of water, and because of removal of this H2O molecule, carbon possess positive charge, or carbon become trivalent and therefore it carries positive charge. In next step, or next is addition of another molecule of monohydric alcohol. Now the oxygen of this monohydric alcohol attack the carbon and form this structure. Here again oxygen becomes trivalent. So to remove this positive charge, the bond electron of hydrogen shift towards oxygen and it get removed in the form of proton and it forms the final structure, that is acetal. Okay, so this is the alcohol across the any aldehyde or ketone. If here instead of H I write here R, then it will be ketone. Okay, so this is very simple mechanism. I already told you that mechanism is not important for your exam point of view, but for the understanding I explain the mechanism. So what is the short trick for remembering or memorize the product of this type of addition is, consider OH as negative and R dash is positive. In aldehyde, carbon will become positive and oxygen is negative. Now just join the positive towards negative and negative towards positive. So this OH will attract towards carbon and this R will attract towards oxygen and it give the final product. Okay, this is the product of first step. In second step, what we do? Remove the water molecule in this form. So just remove the water molecule in this way and join this R dash towards O minus and form the product in this way. So this is the short trick to remember the product. Here are another examples of this type of addition. You try these examples. If you find any difficulty to solve this, then ask me personally. Okay. Similarly, ketones react with alcohol in presence of acid catalyst to form hemiketal and ketal. Means what? Addition of monohydric alcohol in aldehyde forms hemiacetal and acetal. Similar to this, ketones form hemiketal and ketal. Okay. Next, ketones reacts with 1,2 or 1,3-diols in presence of dry hydrogen chloride to give 5 or 6 membered cyclic ketones. This is 1,2-diol. See, this is 1,2-diol. As OH group is attached to 1 and 2 position of carbon and 2 OH group, therefore prefix use is di. So from here oxygen atom of ketone, see here oxygen atom of ketone combine with these two hydrogen atoms of diol and get removed in the form of H2O. Get removed in the form of H2O and it form the cyclic ketone. It forms cyclic ketones. Understand what happens in case of formation of cyclic ketone? This ketone combine, the oxygen of this ketone combines with this two hydrogen of diol and get removed in the form of water molecule and then join this remaining part and it give the cyclic ketone. Or you can try this example by the mechanism of addition of alcohol in aldehyde or ketone. You can get the same product, that is cyclic ketone. Okay, so this is the addition of alcohol across aldehyde and ketone. Next is addition of Grignard reagent. Aldehydes and ketones on reaction with alkyl magnesium halide followed by acid hydrolysis give alcohols. See here H shown here. RMgX is Grignard reagent. So Mg carries delta positive charge and R carries delta negative charge. So this R attack carbonyl carbon. See here arrow indicates this negatively charged R attacks the positively charged carbon center, and because of this the double bond between carbon and oxygen shifts towards oxygen and oxygen become negatively charged. Okay, so because oxygen become negatively charged, this remaining part, that is Mgx positively charged species get attached towards oxygen and form this type of adduct. Okay, next hydrolysis takes place. Hydrolysis means what? Hydrolysis means the chemical breakdown of a compound due to reaction with water, means hydrolysis. So this adduct react with water molecule. Water molecule means H plus and OH minus. H plus and OH minus. So due to hydrolysis the bond between these oxygen, here breakdown, chemical breakdown occurs, and this is O minus. See here O is minus and Mg is positive. So H is combined with this O minus and OH is combined with this Mgx and gives the final products. Okay, so addition of Grignard reagent is takes place in this way. Consider Mgx part as positive species. Mg means metal. Metals are electropositive. So Mgx part is positive species and are consider nucleophile, and then join the negative towards positive, positive towards negative and form the final product. Here is one step, hydrolysis, join the H of this water molecule towards O minus and OH minus towards Mgx. Okay. Next is nucleophilic addition, elimination of aldehydes and ketones with ammonia derivative. Now, as name suggests, addition, elimination. In this reaction, first step is of addition and second step is of elimination. So, what is nucleophilic addition, elimination of aldehydes with ammonia derivative? Aldehydes and ketones undergo addition elimination with some ammonia derivative to give product containing C double bond N bonds, that is imine. The reaction is reversible and takes place in weakly acidic medium. The substituted imine is called a skip base. First off, what is ammonia derivative? You know ammonia means NH3. If I replace one H of this NH3 by any group Z, then NH2Z form is known as ammonia derivative. See here, ammonia means what? NH3. If I replace H of this ammonia by any another group Z, okay, NH2Z. So this type of form is known as ammonia derivative. Okay, so here with aldehyde or ketone. This is the reaction. So how this get formed? Here I write mechanism of this addition. This is aldehyde or any ketone. So this reaction takes place in weakly acidic medium. So H of this acidic medium is attacked by O minus and it forms these species. Okay, what will happen here? These electrons of double bond shift towards oxygen. Oxygen will become O minus. Then this O minus is attacked by hydrogen. Okay, so this type of species get formed. Next, addition of ammonia derivative. The valence electron of this nitrogen attack on this positive center and form this type of species. So here nitrogen become tetravalent. What is the valency of nitrogen? Valency of nitrogen is 3. So here nitrogen becomes tetravalent. Therefore it carries positive charge. To stabilize this positive charge, one of hydrogen donate its bond electron towards nitrogen and itself get removed in the form of proton. See, this is proton. So this type of species is formed. Now this hydrogen donate its bond electron towards the carbon and nitrogen. Here, see here, this hydrogen donate its bond electron here. Because of formation of new bond with carbon, this bond get break. So OH become OH minus and this is H plus. These two species combine with each other and get removed in the form of water, and final product form is C double bond N Z, that is imine or skip base. Okay, here are this is general reaction. I explain here the mechanism, means how the addition of ammonia derivative takes place across aldehyde and ketones. Next, this is the addition elimination reactions of aldehyde and ketones takes place with ammonia derivative. Here just Z group is changed and their reactions with aldehydes and ketones. By using using this same mechanism, you can try these various examples given in the table. Next is the haloform reaction. This reaction is given by acetaldehyde, all methyl ketones and all alcohols containing CH3CHOH group. See, this is the haloform reaction. Here acetone is a substrate. It reacts with sodium hypoiodide, that is NaOI, in presence of sodium hydroxide and I2 as medium. The products formed are CHI3, that is CH from acetone with 3-iodine. Next product is sodium salt of carboxylic acid which contain one carbon atom lesser than the substrate. As here acetone is a substrate and it contains 3 carbon atoms. So one carbon atom lesser than substrate means we have to take 2 carbon atoms to form sodium salt of acid. Therefore next product will be CH3COO Na. Why Na? Because we are forming sodium salt of acid and remaining product is 2 molecules of NaOH, CH3I. So remaining product is 2 molecules of NaOH and CH3I gives yellow PPT. Okay, so this type of reaction is called as haloform reaction.